Yo, 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 it's your boy, your mad ski. Welcome back to another yapping session. Let's get into it. The worst advice that I've heard throughout my whole life is you're still young, so have fun. I'll tell you why right now. The reason why it's so bad is because it's so convincing. It persuades you in the moment when you're listening to it, when someone says it to you. It persuades you to think that you got all this time. You're never going to run out, man. You're only in your 20s or whatever. You just turned 18. You got all this time. You should go to that party. You should go do that. You should do this, do that. But I'll tell you right now, there's three types of people when they hear that. The first person, they're going to ignore it. They're going to ignore that advice and lock in. They're going to start building now, start planting their seeds, start making their habits. And then there's a second one who will listen to it, and he or she will carry on doing the same thing as the first person. They'll make all these risks. They'll start planting seeds for their future investments. But at the same time, they will put some time, they'll limit it, they'll have some fun. And then there's the third person who will just go all out, who live in the moment and is usually the party animal. But I'll tell you right now, it's not all party animals. Some party animals are disguised as the second person. But the third person, the genuine third person, that just goes all out, and they're not thinking about their future. They're not thinking about this or that. They're not worrying. They're just living in the moment and having fun. And I know I made a video about living in the moment, but that's more towards being grounded. What I'm talking about here is the future. This third person will hear that advice and he will not care about anything. And I'll tell you right now, one big example that I can give you as a third person is if you search up on YouTube. Actually, you know what? I'll put a little link in the description. It's of a 40-year-old. And he's basically talking about his whole life, and he's just regretting. He's regretting everything that he's done. He was that third person having fun. And he even says that he has nothing to show for it. He's 40 years old and he has nothing to show for it. That is the third person I'm speaking about. And it could be you and it could be me, man, if you don't lock in right now. Like I've seen when I was back in uni, man, I remember seeing like doctors and lawyers out partying. But they wouldn't be out every freaking day like some people, man. They're out here putting a limit to their fun. They put a limit to it, like the second person. And then there's the first person. Ideally, you want to be the first person. Just ignore everything, because honestly, you can party at any time. You can have fun at any age. If you lock in now while you're still young and you make that investment, you're going to have all this free time that you can have fun when you're older, man. I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm saying lock in. Make those habits, make those moves, make those risky moves that you can do so you can learn from it at an earlier stage. You rather learn from it now than in the future, man. Not like that 40-year-old. You don't want to be that guy on YouTube talking about his regrets and all this. Because it could honestly be one of us right now watching this video. Could be me regretting in the future if I don't lock in right now, man. Could be you as well, man. That's what I'm saying. When you hear that advice, you're still young, have fun. Yeah, it's good. Have fun. But the thing is, 18 till my age right now, 24, it goes like this. You don't even see the time go. Even all the years during when you were back in school, man, it feels so long. But when you finish school, high school, whatever, secondary school, and you come out into the workforce, those 6 years, those years that you spent in school go like this. They click. I've spoke to people that are older than me and they just tell me like the time goes like this. I've told them that the time went like that. My 18 till my 20s, mid-20s, it went like that. And they told me a lot of the time, these older people, they'll tell me, yeah, you're saying that at this age, you're this young, but I'm in my 40s right now. Look how fast the time went for me. And it's crazy. It just makes you think how valuable time is. If we really don't lock in right now, man, we could be that person. We could be on our deathbed regretting everything we could have done. So when it gets to that moment where you can make this risky move and you're too scared to do it, just go for it, because there's no point. The time we have on this earth is so little, man. It goes by so fast. There's no point of worrying, being scared of it. Just go in head first. Be the guy in the front lines and just charge into it. Charge into it with strength, man. Man, I love you lot. Thanks for listening. If you got any recommendations, any things you want me to watch or review, let me know. Thanks for tuning in. All love. Safe.